favorites for you today, and I know that the VIB sale is coming up, and I don't know the exact dates on that yet, but if I can find that information, I will list it somewhere, either like right here or in the description box or somewhere for you guys. So I just wanted to kind of gather together some of my all-time favorites from Sephora. Almost everything I own, but I do have a couple of things that I wanted to mention to you that I use on clients a lot. Just a couple of things that I really, really love. I don't own them personally, but I love to use on other people, and they are on my list to get at some point for myself. So anyway, lots to share, so let's just jump in. Okay, starting with some Too Faced favorites. So this has been a favorite ever since I bought it. This is the Chocolate Bar palette. This is absolutely amazing. I've talked about it so many times on my channel, it's probably super annoying, but this is just a great neutral palette. It smells amazing, smells like cocoa. These wear really well, they blend really well. This is just a great palette. I absolutely love it. So if you have thought about getting it and just kind of put it off, I would really say get this palette because it's one of my all-time favorites. I got this for my sister last year and it is absolutely one of her favorites. I think she wears it pretty much every day, either this one or the Naked palette from Urban Decay. So I highly, highly recommend this one. I love it. And then they also have their Everything Nice palette. I have a review on this palette as well as a blog post. I'll link those down below for you. I just absolutely love this. I also have a ton of videos on the Chocolate Bar palette, so I think I have a playlist on it that I'll try to link for you as well. But anyway, back to this one. I love this palette. They also have the Labelle Carousel that I believe is available at Sephora. But this is the one that's my favorite, and it just makes the camera go berserk. But it's amazing. It's just such an awesome palette. Great collection of colors, amazing face products. These face products work so well on the skin. They really, really perform well. So I love this. I love this set. I think it's so much fun, performs really well, is absolutely adorable. What else can you say? So I would definitely recommend picking up this one. I think it's, I can't remember how much it is, $56, $60 or something like that. $56 or $60, I don't know, something around there. But it's a good price for how much you get in it, and especially with the discount, it's even better. One thing I recommend checking out are the Benefit blushes. I think they are so much fun. They perform really well on the skin. They're just great. Some of my favorites are Hervana. Now this one I would really just recommend for lighter skin tones because it's a very light pale pink. And I even have to build this up on my skin. So if you are darker complected, I think this is just not even going to show up on you, or it's going to look ashy. But for lighter complexions, it is so cute. My other favorite would be Rockateur. This is just a great neutral neutral blush. It just goes with everything. It has a nice glow to it, and it's one of those blushes that doesn't look impressive in the pan, or honestly, I mean, it's cute when it's swatched, but when you get it on your face, that's when the magic happens. It is just so wonderful, gives you a glow, looks so, so nice. So this one is Hervana and that one is Rockateur. So I love all of the Benefit blushes. I don't own Dandelion, but all the rest of them I do, and I love all of them. They do have that new one, Majorette, which is a cream blush. I do really like that one, but I just don't grab for it as much as I do these because I'm not as much into cream blushes, but I love powder blushes. So if you have not checked some of these out, I would say give them a go. So because I'm an eyeshadow junkie, I'm an Urban Decay junkie. I love their shadows. They're amazing. They do have their Vice 3 that came out. I have a review video on that in a blog post. I'll link that if I can remember. I love that, and I would say if you have the other Vice palettes and you collect those, then I would say definitely get that one. It really is great. But honestly, I grabbed some things that I like a little bit more, that I use more often, that I would say if you're trying to pick and choose, I would get these products first just because I use them more and I do really, really love them. So the Naked palettes, all of them are amazing. The first one is my personal favorite just because it's kind of like bronzy shades, and this is just a go with everything palette. Everybody talks about it. It really is as good as everybody says. It's amazing. The Naked Basics palettes, I really love these. This is the first one. This is like, if I want to do kind of a pinup look and I want like a bold red lip, a lot of times I grab for this palette because it's perfect for that. So that's an awesome one. And then the Basics 2 is kind of more of a taupey version of the first one, so it's kind of more cool toned taupey shades. And this one's great too. So it's kind of whichever one you feel like you'll use more of is what I would suggest getting. And then I love their, what are these called? I think these are called like the Moon Dust eyeshadows. I don't know. I don't know if I see a name on them. Moon Dust, yeah, Moon Dust shadows. So I have two of them in Space Cowboy and Diamond Dog. Oh my gosh, I need to swatch these for you. This one is Space Cowboy. Now these are pretty much just glittery. You know I love glitter. I mean, I use shimmer almost on the daily on my eyes just because I love it. These are beautiful dry, but they're like incredible wet. Dry, they're kind of like, use them as a topper, you know, just to add a little bit more to your eye look. But wet, they're like, they come alive. They're just incredible. So this one is Space Cowboy and this one is Diamond Dog. Both gorgeous. So I would say if you haven't checked out Urban Decay shadows, this is definitely a time to invest in some because they really are some of the best, if not the best. And then I also have fallen in love with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara this year. This is so good. I just have a little sample size, but this gives volume, it gives length to your lashes, it just really gives you like vavoom kind of lashes. This is so good. I love this. I have not tried the primer, but I've heard that the primer makes this even better. So I would say definitely check this out. Some of my all-time favorite glosses are the Buxom ones, and these are the longer tubes, so I don't know their name, but I'll list it down below in the description box. These have a little bit of like a cooling effect to them. So it's not like a tingle where it feels like your lips are gonna fall off and you know, that's never good. But this is like, they just kind of have a cooling sensation on your lips, but they give your lips a little extra something, a little extra volume going on, you know what I mean? So these two shades that I pulled for you, this one is, I was about to say something and I don't remember the name of it, White Russian, and this one is Pink Lady. These are both really great neutrally kind of glosses. So this one is White Russian and this one is Pink Lady on that side. But they have some gift sets out right now that are amazing that have like a bunch of different glosses in them. So I would highly recommend some of those sets. Like you could pick out individual colors that you wanted if you want like a full size. Like I would say definitely White Russian. I love this gloss. I wear it all the time. So that one I would say full size, but I mean really you can get one of those sets, and I keep doing this because it looks like a little, I don't know, like a roulette wheel is what it looks like. And it's so cute. It includes lots of shades, so I would definitely check those out, but these glosses are so good. If the VIB is kind of your time to maybe splurge on some slightly pricier items, then I would say check out the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. I do have a review on them. I'll link that down below if I can remember. I keep saying all these things and I'm afraid I'm gonna forget, so that's why I keep saying if I remember. So I'll put it down below if I remember. But these are so glowy and beautiful. They just like make you look like a fairy princess or something. This one is Dim Infusion and it's a really light peachy shade, but these are like, they are so velvety and smooth and such an amazing texture. And this one is Mood Exposure. This is perfect for fall. I featured this in my favorites for fall blushes video. I don't know when that one, I assume that video is already up, but I'm not sure. This is just gorgeous. I mean, look at those. That's Dim Infusion. That's Mood Exposure. So pigmented, but not, like you can tell, these are light shades. They're not like, wha-bam, dark or bright shades. These are very neutral, wearable, natural, glowy blushes. And I always say that about these blushes. They don't have shimmer, they don't have glitter, but they have the ambient lighting powders in them. So they give your skin this gorgeous glow. I absolutely love them. They're pricey at like $35, so I would say now is the time to check them out, at least one of them, because they're just so pretty. And just to have a really fancy blush for fancy occasions when you just want to feel extra special, I would say it's worth getting one because they are really, really pretty. My favorite skincare brand in Sephora is Origins. I love this brand. This one and Michael Todd True Organics are probably my all-time favorite skincare brands. They're just great. They're more natural. They really do fantastic things for my skin. I say my skin because everybody's skin is different, but for me personally, Origins is a great one from Sephora. I absolutely love it. Some products that I love from Origins, the Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I use this every single day. It's my holy grail face wash. It's incredible. I love it. 2 moisturizers. A nighttime one that I really enjoy is the High Potency Nitamins. This is great. It feels really hydrating for the skin, but not thick and disgusting and heavy. It's just a great texture. And then this one is the Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. This is great for daytime. It's very kind of gel-like, so it's very light on the skin. Doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel cakey, and it works really well under makeup. So I would say definitely check out some Origins skincare because it's really, really good. And it's, you know, kind of on the more natural side because it doesn't have all the phthalates, parabens, blah, 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 blah. Bad stuff. It's just a great skincare line. Since I started working at Sephora, I've really played around more with the Sephora collection as a whole. So the makeup, but also the brushes. So I wanted to mention some brushes to you because I use these on clients all the time and I love them. And I loved them so much that I had to buy some for myself at home. They are so, so good. So the first one is the Mineral Powder Brush, the 45. It's domed and it's just fantastic for foundation. This is what I use on clients for foundation all the time. It is amazing. This one is dirty, so don't mind that, but this is the Pro Airbrush Concealer 57. This is so good. I don't own the one from Sigma that's very similar to this, but I love this one, so I'm sure I would love that one too. But if you love that one, you may love this as well. It's just great for putting on concealer under your eyes. It just blurs it out, blends it out, doesn't make any kind of streaks or lines. It just makes it very, very natural looking. It's so pretty. This is the Pro Precision Blush Brush 73. I love this because it's flat and it's just, it doesn't seem like it would be easy to apply blush with a brush like this, but it actually is. It just, you know, use the flat side. I love it. I love this brush. It is so good. And then a couple of eye brushes. This is the Pro Domed Crease 16. Amazing for crease work, especially if you have smaller eyes like me. I like that this is really, really precise. I think, you know, does it say, it doesn't say precision domed crease, but I don't know. I feel like I can really get in there to my crease and my transition area and not have eyeshadow all over my eyes. So this is a great one. And then the Pro Precision Smudge Brush 29. This is so perfect for the lower lash line. It's like, it's almost like a pencil brush, but really tiny and really pointed. It's a great one, so I love this one too. I think Kat Von D's line is so much fun. I think it's so rocker and grunge and just really cool. It has a really neat vibe to it, and I have some favorites from her line for sure. I do love her powder. That would not be my first choice, but I do really like it. It's very full coverage, but I grab the things that I would pick first because I really, really love makeup. Like, face products aren't my very favorite thing. I love eyeshadow, lipstick, blush the most. So anyway, the Monarch palette is gorgeous. It's beautiful for the fall. It's just a great neutral palette. These eyeshadows are no joke. I have a review on this as well. It's just so pigmented. They blend really well. They wear so well on the eyes. I mean, just the wear time is so, so impressive. And then I love the Studded Kiss lipsticks. I have a review on this as well. I grabbed several that I've really, really been enjoying. Boho 5 or Bow House. I don't know. It says Boho 5. I'm wearing it right now. So that's what that one looks like. It's a really pretty kind of bright sort of berry shade, but it has kind of some deeper undertones too. Wolf's Mouth, such a strange name, but this is really such a fun, like metallic purpley shade. Ooh, it's so pretty. So it's a berry, but it's got that duochrome flashing to it that just makes it so fun. And then Lovecraft, this is a great neutral. This has the 90s vibe to it. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a pinky mauve, but it has just muted undertones is how I would describe it. So it's very neutral looking. And on the lips, it almost has, I don't want to say a taupey cast to it, but it just looks very kind of subdued. and very kind of 90s for sure. And I love these because they're matte and they don't get all over your teeth. They stay really well, like really, really well. They can be a little bit drying, so if you have pretty dry lips, you'll either want to exfoliate and really moisturize well, or maybe avoid them in general, or try them out in the store or something, because they're pretty dry, but I love them because they last so, so well on the lips. And if you're a sucker for packaging, I think you will love the Marc Jacobs Kiss Pops. These are so darn cute. They look like little pencils, but they perform really well too. So it's not just like they have cute packaging and the product inside sucks. They're actually really good. So this first one is Wham. This is more of kind of a spring, summer type shade because it's pretty bright. And then this one, oh my goodness, this is Pop Rock. It is so cute, orangey, vintage red. It is just a good time. I love this. And these wear really well on the lips. So that one right there is Wham. Kind of a pinky, corally shade. And this one is Pop Rock. Ooh, I just love them. They wear really well because they're basically a matte. Like, they start out kind of creamy, but then they dry down to a matte. So they're pretty much like a matte lipstick, and they wear really well on the lips. Not all of them are created equal though. Some of them seem a lot drier in the formula. I'm not sure why, but like there's a light pink one that looks so cute. I think it's called Pow, and it's just kind of a muted, really wearable pink. But when I've tried that one, it is like crazy dry. So I've never gotten that one, so I don't know why they're kind of different. So I would definitely say for these, either go on somebody's recommendation based on the formula, or go try them in the store and see which ones kind of feel better to you, because I think you will be surprised that some of them are kind of different. I don't know why, but they are so, so cute. And then again, with the adorable packaging and presentation, these are the Clinique Cheek Pop Blush Pops. And these are just so darn cute, and they perform so well. They're just good. I mean, look at them. Oh, so cute in the pan. And I've had this one for a while and haven't really noticed it, like, you know, digging into the little flower. So that's good. It seems like it's going to stay around a while. And people have said that they've noticed that their flower still just kind of stays around on their blush and it just doesn't seem to go away. So that's good. This one is Plum Pop, and it is such a cute, plummy, but bright pink. And these just look so cute on the cheeks. They wear really well. I mean, look at those. Ugh, they're so fun. And I don't feel like these are crazy expensive. I want to say they're like around $20 or so, and then if you get them with your discount during the VIB sale, that's even better. So I would highly recommend these, and I'm eyeing more colors because I've really, really enjoyed these. They're just so cute, but they work really well. I have been a huge fan of Tarte's blushes for a long time now. I've collected them over the years. They are just so, so good. So I think any of them you pick, you can't go wrong with. They're that good, but I grabbed some favorites. So this one is Blushing Bride. Beautiful for the fall. It's just kind of like mauve-y, and I don't know, it's got a little bit of shimmer in it, but the shimmer doesn't show up like glitter on your skin or anything like that. It's just, you know, a little bit of something fun and extra. This is Exposed. It's a really pretty kind of nude mauve shade. This is like the best blush ever. It really is. I use this on clients all the time, and it looks gorgeous. It's just one of those, if somebody's wanting a kind of either bridal look or a more natural look, they just don't want something crazy and overdone, I grab Exposed because it is so perfect for that. So there they are swatched. This one is Blushing Bride, and this one is Exposed. So you can see, I feel like Exposed looks so different swatched than it does in the pan. And then I feel like it even looks different on the skin. But on the skin, it's magical. It just gives your face life and color, but it goes with everything. These wear like iron. Highly recommend them. And then they came out with this beautiful unicorn of a palette. This is the Pinup Girl palette. I have a review video and a blog post on this. This is just so pretty. The blushes inside are amazing. It's a really good value. I think it's $42. That's not including any kind of a VIB sale price or discount. So it's a good price because you're getting 5 almost full-size blushes in here for $42. And one of these by itself, like one of these, is I think around $26. So it's such a good value. The blushes inside perform really beautifully. I just love it. And it's so cute. This is, I would say, a definite. Just recently, I have absolutely fallen in love with the Nars Audacious lipsticks. These are so luxurious and beautiful. I'm just really a big fan of them. This one is Janet. It's a really pretty kind of berry shade. It's bright, it's fun, kind of like Max Rebel. It's just a good time. This one is Barbara. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Barbara. This one. Oh, I would say this is the one I would pick if I just had to pick one. Oh, it's so perfect. So that one is Janet and that one is Barbara. Just perfect. They're creamy, they're pigmented, they wear really well. I did put up a video recently on the Estee Lauder Pure Color Envy lipsticks and I really, really love those too. It's hard to choose. It kind of would depend on the shade that I was going for. Those seem to be slightly more glossy looking. So I think more kind of wearable everyday pinks or shades like that, I would go with the Pure Color Envy. And I really do like those. But just for like, I don't know, a 90s sort of a lip look or a bright colorful lip, I would probably go with these. And now's the time to get them with the discount because they're pricey at $32 each, but they are so luxurious and amazing. And then some products that I don't personally own, but I use on clients all the time that I would highly recommend. The Nars Radiant Creamy Concealers are amazing. If we didn't carry those at Sephora, I really don't know what concealers I would use on people because that's what I grab for like every single time pretty much because they are awesome. They just have a really creamy texture, like the name suggests. They work for under eye bags, under eye discoloration, blemishes, discoloration on the skin. They just blend really well, they set really well, they cover really well. They're amazing. Nars blushes are beautiful. I use those all the time on clients. I do have a little sample size of Deep Throat. I love that blush, it's so cute, but all of them are beautiful. The Urban Decay setting powders, I love those. I had to look up the name. The Naked Skin Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder. So I use the loose mostly, but sometimes I use the pressed if that's what the client prefers. But I mainly use those for medium to deep skin tones to set their foundation. For light to very fair skin, I'll use the Makeup Forever High Definition Setting Powder, the one that looks white, but it's translucent. I'll use that, but that can get a little bit ashy on deeper skin tones, so I love the Urban Decay ones. They're very finely milled. They will poof everywhere, but they're beautiful. They are great for finishing powders. And then also the Laura Mercier, I'll have to look up the name of them. They're in the little pots. I'll list it down below. Those are amazing concealers. Did I say concealer? The little concealers in the little pots. I've had a few clients come in wanting to cover up tattoos. So I've used those concealers and then I set them with the Kat Von D, I think it's the powder foundation that's in the compact. Those layered together, no joke coverage. So if you are looking for crazy coverage with a concealer, those are really good. And then mixed with the Kat Von D, so good. Alright guys, so those are all my current Sephora favorites. Just some kind of ideas and suggestions for the VIB sale. So I hope this video was helpful for you and kind of gave you some ideas of what you might want to pick up or at least look at during the sale. Let me know any questions you have down below. I'm always happy to answer those. Let me know your current Sephora favorites because Sephora is just a goldmine of amazing, fun makeup. So I want to know your favorites. So if it's something I haven't checked out, I can go take a peek at it. So let me know that down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!